Tonight on Big Brother.
No!
The unwelcome task. Does it have a welcome end?
Who had fun?
I had the funnest of the fun.
He's definitely directing this at me.
And Layla's beef with Benjamin.
I don't like conflict. I don't like it.
Hello, everybody. That's Delilah, one of the best behaved housemates here this morning.
All week, housemates have been ignoring unwelcome guests.
Who we got here? Is that Zoe? Hello, Zoe. Good to see you this morning.
This morning, a camera crew is beaming them live around the country for the Today Show Weather Bulletin.
Let's go over here quickly and say good day to Sam and Layla. Hello. Good morning. Look, they're snuggled up in bed together. I didn't bring a crowbar this morning, so we're not going to be able to get them apart.
Next door in the captain's quarters, it's a frosty wake-up for Michael and Benjamin, both notorious for sleeping in.
Good morning, everybody. Now, here's Michael over this side. We've got Benjamin over here. Guys, it's good to see you. Stevie Jacobs here from the Today Show. A very good morning to you, mate. Just wanted to find out what it was like to get your first good sleep in a great bed.
There's also been an unwelcome party in the diary room. Now Stacey will have to clean up the ninja's mess.
How did you sleep?
Oh,
You better not have been thinking about what I was rambling on about last night.
I was a bit, actually.
It makes me wonder if that's why you hooked up with Layla as well. I thought that might be a strategy as well.
Is it not because I'm a nice person?
Yeah. No, it is now. Like, I reckon he's stuck with you because of that. Layla, I didn't mean to say anything to upset you or make you think anything different. If you notice, I didn't say it with any malicious intent. I was just like, in passing, it was just a passing thought I had like 2 weeks ago because it's completely gone from my mind now. Like, I hadn't even thought about it recently because I know that you two are completely and utterly not fake. You know what I mean? Like, it's real. You've had the conversation.
It's just because I'm really thick with guys and naive and gullible, and if other people talk about it, like even Stacey said she did,
But it's only human nature in it's something like this.
But it would never cross my mind.
Well, that's a good thing. Don't let it crush your mind, babes. Just think that we're a bunch of tools that have nothing better to think about. He's crazy for you.
Oh, why me?
We'll make our way back into the Big Brother backyard where the other contestants are this morning. And
This is Big Brother.
So, did he interrupt?
Unwelcome guests.
Oh.
You may leave the Big Brother house.
To pass the task, it's not just about ignoring any distractions.
So just wanted to let you know before we go, the challenge is over and Big Brother has said that you're allowed to talk to us this morning. So say good day to Australia, everyone.
They're not even allowed to refer to them or change their behaviour.
What about the weatherman?
Hey, what about that weatherman?
Do you know what I love? When a weatherman tells me that I should take my umbrella, and then it's really massive, and then I walk around all day with it, and I don't actually need it.
Bye, guys. Love you.
I think that this is where we should sleep from now on.
Michael and Benjamin's night of luxury is over.
Thank you for the stay, Big Brother. It was glorious.
And now it's up to Big Brother to decide whether they've passed this week's task.
Housemates, your task was to completely ignore the unwelcome guests.
Yes, Big Brother.
Those is ridiculous though. Do you often feel like an endangered species in this house?
Clean your teeth.
Housemates, it was a very good effort under trying conditions. However, Big Brother has noted multiple rule breaks from almost every single housemate.
Hey.
Like what?
Housemates, you have failed this week's task.
We could have hugged our loved ones.
I see what's happening here.
I could have kissed my boyfriend.
Who had fun?
I had the funnest of the fun.
Hey, the fun was
Who had the fun?
Is that jacket that Ben's made really just to promote to save him?
Layla's still upset at Benjamin's behaviour after nominations this week.
Tell you what, Stacey Wren. Not my friend anymore with your lip. Your lip and your attitude.
I don't appreciate the cheek tone levels that you're giving me.
He's a weirdo.
You said it.
What
I was thinking it.
You would never think he was 32, would you?
Out of nowhere, I'm now nominated the most out of the house.
No, you're not. What do you mean? It starts being nominated every week.
No, as in this week. As in out of nowhere, I'm the most nominated this week. So, like, and it's a different
10
process.
versus 8 for me. And Layla was 15 last week.
He still hasn't apologised.
Don't think he's going to.
She needs to like, be careful, because, like, I think the week that I went up for nomination, I thought I was just going to go. And then when I was still here, I then faced eviction, and I probably hadn't been good enough that week, you know, because I'd been sort of worried about going. And so I think this week, you know, she's got the same thing. She's sort of like, she got saved, she's here, and she's just saying nothing. Like, she's just so quiet.
Do you know someone that really pisses you off and you can't look at them again? I can't even... I've got no time for him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You've got no time for him.
Yeah. He's definitely on the outer wall.
Next, Benjamin's battle with Layla.
I think she feels intimidated by me and
It's a lazy afternoon in the house. And self-confessed lazy cook Stacey has scrambled eggs on the boil.
You reckon I could put some curry paste in my...
Oh, babe, you're killing it.
in the egg?
Nah.
Would that be weird?
Yeah. I reckon you got heaps in there.
Yeah. You know, put a bit of mixed herb.
Stacey's probably won't even cook because there's only like, how many eggs you got in here?
3.
Oh, yeah, should be right. Oh, I just heard it sizzling, sorry. Oh, gross.
Stacey, she's at it again. She's trying her best.
And being a housewife. She's constantly failing in most things in life. Knock, knock. I'll give you salmonella. It's Stacey.
here comes Stacey, she's at it again, she's rocking around.
Benjamin's been back from the captain's quarters for 5 hours, but he's yet to have a conversation with Layla.
How long have we been asleep?
Yeah, same babe, I'm like, it feels like we hadn't even been asleep. Walked outside and it was light and I was like,
Yeah, because the sun looks like the same position it was before.
Probably about an hour.
Oh.
I don't feel all dry on.
Confused. Did you sleep, Zoe?
Do you want some of this cheese?
No, I'm not.
You slept well, didn't you?
Yeah, straight out, as always.
I think there is a little bit of tension and stress and stuff in the house, but I'm just trying to stay well away.
From whom have you noticed this the most?
Well, totes obvious. Benjamin. I just make things worse by avoiding them. I know I do. This is me. I try and have an easy life, and I try and just have, like, a happy time, and I avoid things, but then it gets worse and spirals. So maybe I am best having a conversation, but I don't know how to start it. Because I don't like confrontation and I don't like conflict and I don't like it. So I don't want to say anything, or I don't want to annoy anyone, and I don't want to make anyone else's time bad. So I feel like if I just plod on in my own little bubble head, then I'll be fine.
Who was cooking in here last? Stacey.
Most likely Stacey. Her form of washing dishes is to lick them and then put them back where she found them.
Where has this all come from?
Back where she found them is normally just anywhere that's close by. It's just not something that you would ever do. You'd be like, oh.
I always do the dishes.
Oh. Wait a minute. I'm just cleaning up.
Benjamin, I cleaned the whole dining room today.
Now I actually want boiled eggs.
There's 3 I knocked it together for you earlier.
I'll have 2. What's going on with this? Ben, what's going on with this?
With Layla, she still is a lot quieter than she ever has been. And, you know, whilst, you know, she does sort of look at me and smile and do a few things, I just get a really strange feeling about her. I think she feels intimidated by me in some ways. But I don't think she's intimidated because I'm a better person. I think she's intimidated based on my sense of humour, the way in which I have a presence in a room, and her not necessarily knowing how to take me. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, but I think she's definitely distancing herself more and more from me.
Coming up, will Benjamin and Layla reach enlightenment?
Because I was thinking, oh my God, Benjamin does.
Earlier today, Benjamin and Zoe poked fun at Stacey's lack of cooking and cleaning abilities.
Are you ignoring me?
Now, she's giving them the silent treatment.
How come you're ignoring them?
I'm not talking to anyone unless they talk to me nicely now.
That's what I did. I was like, Stacey.
Stacey can't cook, Stacey can't clean, Stacey can't sew.
Stacey, you can do all of those things, you just can't do them well. There's a difference.
You can't be good at everything.
Why are you being so nasty to yourself, Stacey?
Because all of you putting me down today.
Hey. Yeah, hey, all of you. I wouldn't do that.
I always champion you, Stacey.
I know, you do.
You're basically just talking about Zoe and I.
Benjamin, don't give me that catty remark. Benjamin?
I'm getting on with my Zoe.
Benjamin?
Where are you going?
This is the weirdest day ever.
It's strange. I'm not unhappy though. I'm just like, meh.
Yeah.
Just floating around.
I'm happy, but I'm just confused.
Same. I'm just floating.
Do you guys think there's any, I know I've asked this question a lot, but do you reckon there's any awkwardness that's visible between Layla and I?
No.
No. I'm not seeing it.
I'm not either.
I think Benjamin and Layla are kind of not on the best of pages, and it will be interesting to see if they recover from whatever it is, because he is the first, I've said previously, to say just the most lovely things. But then I also see another side of him which is just really bitchy, and he admitted himself that he's a compulsive liar, and it makes me uneasy. So I don't know, like I really hoped that Benjamin's heart is always in the right place, but sometimes, you know, if he's down or feeling a particular way, he can be a little bit that way inclined, and that's the only problem I have with him, and he's aware of that. But it's kind of up to them to figure out where they're at with one another.
There's a Zen temple in the house. And Big Brother has decided to grant a request by Benjamin to take Layla in for a chat.
You're coming with me to the temple.
When?
Now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh!
Benjamin and Layla have been avoiding each other all day. It's time for them to clear the air.
I was wanting to, like, have a chat with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, because I was like...
Yeah, same.
I noticed that, like, things were sort of a bit uneven. I think maybe when the nominations went down, I was probably in a bad place with it all. I was speculating and instead of thinking rationally, but then I had, like, Zoe and Estelle and a few other people come to me and say that you didn't like lots of stuff that I was doing. And I think I gave up to the fear and started to feel like you might be trying to move me out of here.
No. Because I was thinking, oh my God, like, Benjamin actually doesn't like me. I've said it to Sam. I was like, Benjamin doesn't like me. Like, I don't know what it is, he just doesn't like me. And I feel like when I'm around him, he doesn't, like, want to be in my company.
My biggest problem was that when you had your falling out with Angie, I was more supportive of you. And then by being more supportive of you, I probably shut down on Angie a lot. I gave you the advice that was fine for you without saying anything nasty about Angie.
Like, I thought that was even. Like, I didn't think that there was any...
No, I just felt like when Angie left, Angie just idolised you. And I was like, I don't know whether or not that's fair for her to have idolised you when I knew that you weren't really that happy with her.
Since that big argument, I've spoken to her 2 or 3 times about everything. So I'm pretty confident she won't think anything bad.
Yeah.
About the whole thing.
Okay, good. I felt like I blamed you.
Yeah.
And for me to have a friendship with you, I need to be honest with you about that.
Yeah.
So I did blame you for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I don't think that anymore.
Okay. No, I had an inkling because I was like, oh my God, I think I'm just being paranoid. I don't really know. But now I know I'm not, and now we can move forward because I'm not being paranoid, and then that's it. For the rest of the time we've got together in this house, let's just make it amazing. Like, there's no reason. And if I do something that annoys you, just tell me.
Yeah.
Housemates, it's time to return to the house.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for the chat.
Oh, come here.
Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry. Oh, the door's just pushed me over.
Still to come, starstruck Michael and Estelle.
That one. Yeah, I had it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm pretty funny. Just like this moon, it's getting, I swear.
Imagine if you were on the dark side of the moon, like the line where it would happen. I reckon that'd be just one of the most surreal things.
Can you actually see the Earth from the moon?
Oh yeah, of course you can. You can see it exactly like you can see the moon, except it wouldn't be that big. It'd be like that big.
Okay.
There'd be so much of a chunk of it you wouldn't see.
Oh, it'd be scary. There might be ninjas there.
And there could be. I'm sure there may be ninjas anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But we could see, like maybe we had telescopes and we could see.
Yeah, I'll put on my I've got binoculars.
I love doing this. It's my favourite thing. I do this when I want to look at things in the sky, but it's too glary.
Yeah, it's the best way because you got tunnel vision.
Yeah, the sickest.
Oh man, it's frightful, but delightful. Sometimes I hate myself.
You are truthfully a wild rose that is unable to be tamed or pruned.
No, I'm clinically insane.
You, maybe, but who am I to judge?
Yes, indeed.
What's that weed up there? I want to pull that out.
That one?
No, that one.
I don't know which one.
That one. Can you see the thing like coming out, like jutting out? Like above the...
Oh, yeah. I see it now. It looks like milk thistle.
Yeah. Part of me just wants to lift you up and make you pull it out.
I really want to get it, but Big Brother will actually shoot us down. We should go to bed.
Yeah, let's get to bed, homegirl.
All right, homie, let's do this. Oh, pony. I'm surprised Big Brother has allowed me to keep him. I really appreciate it.
That's because it's your special horse.
It is my special horse.
And it's your lovely little pony buddy.
Yes, my piece of home. Piece of home indeed.
After Layla and Benjamin's peace summit in the Zen temple, Layla's still processing the conversation.
When he came in and said, we're going to the temple, I was like, dun, dun, dun. I was actually scared. But the thing is with me, like, I just forgive and forget anything. So, like, it doesn't really matter. If someone addresses me about a problem, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fine anyway. Like, it doesn't bother me. So then when he said all this, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to be bothered.
So you appreciated that Benjamin chose you to enter the temple with him?
Yeah, I really appreciated it because I think it's going to change our time, the rest of the time in the house together. Knowing that we've just got a level now where tomorrow we can wake up, be in a happy mood, enjoy our time here from now on, then we'll leave on a high rather than a low. There's one thing he did say to me, though, about Angie, saying that he thinks Angie left the house and basically gave me the superpower because she idolised me and I didn't idolise her. That's not actually correct. Like, I think a lot of Angie, I love her to bits, whereas Benjamin made it out as if I didn't like her and she loved me. And that's it, everything else he spoke right, everything he said made sense, and yeah, all is forgiven and forgotten.
I missed you.
I feel like I've not seen you in ages.
I don't know, I feel stronger towards you than you do.
Yeah, why? Like, what would make you think that?
I don't know, I just feel like sometimes you're a bit distant.
Really?
But maybe that just might be because you had a war.
Like, all I was freaking out about was that.
That we're real, that this isn't fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, well, just ask me.
I think at this point in time, with the evictions coming up and it being so close to the end, I would almost say for you to keep your sanity, be as selfish as you want. What's your thoughts and your feelings?
I think I've already started doing that because I
don't want to say you double down the rabbit hole kind of thing of like doing it with everyone else's crap before your own.
I really am not going to do that. Like, I'm doing things, I'm taking control of what I want to happen.
Yeah.
And I want to do things my way. And I want to get to know Sam better. And only 72 hours ago, I was like, those two are the devil and I don't like them. And now I'm like, I think they're amazing.
Good night, Michael. I love you.
Good night, Zoe. Good night, Ben. Good night, Estelle. Good night, Stacey. Good night, Sam.
Good night.
Dreamworld, the home of Big Brother.